Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, and I'm finally back from my vacation. It was so tiring. I'm still tired and it's been several days since I've been home, but I had so much fun. I've never been on a Disney cruise before, and this is the first time for my wife and I, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not sure, cruises are really my main thing. I definitely love the parks much more, but it was fun, especially all the food you get. I think I must have eaten at least 20 ice cream cones, and I had a bunch of Mickey ice cream bars. Unfortunately, there's only two ways to get it on the ship. You can order room service and get it, or you can actually order them on the kids menu at your dinners. And I'm going to have a separate video about the people who actually take care of you on the ship. And I really appreciate all their assistance. They work very hard, and you'll hear more about it in my next video. Well, not my next video, but a future one. I have a lot to catch up with, and today I'm actually going to share with you some merchandise that we purchased on the ship. And one of the things I was celebrating while on the ship is my wife's birthday, and you can actually buy a special package of items that is actually put in the room before you get to it, and it's really cool. Kind of the neat thing on the ship is because they don't want you taping things to the wall and such, most of the ship is actually made out of metal. Obviously the outside is, but inside the rooms, the ceiling and the walls are made out of metal, so you can actually put magnets and stuff on it. And the door is also magnetic, and that's where a lot of people put things on the outside. They decorate their door with Disney magnets, and they'll put you used to be allowed to put ducks around the ship and people would find them. They kind of frown upon that now, I believe. So what we did with them that we had already purchased before we found this out was we actually put them in people's doors. Like they had little folders that had different people's names in the family on them. And so we left different gifts. I also left some stickers and stuff. Unfortunately, stupid Kevin had too much on his mind, and I forgot all the sketch cards that I had done for the ship that I was going to give away. So it's actually your benefit. I'm going to be giving those away in different videos, so please stay tuned for that. But on the ship, there's several stores that you can buy ship merchandise along with some other Disney merchandise. Unfortunately, I really wish they had more stores. They have some other odd stores that I can't imagine they do too many sales. I mean, I kind of get why they do, because some stuff they're actually not available to sell at the port. They have to wait until they go out into the ocean to be able to open those stores. And those stores are more high-end stuff like Coach bags and luxury watches and such. So those stores don't actually open until they're out in the ocean, and they're actually tax-free. So that's kind of interesting, but I rather wish they had more Disney stores than they did. Some of them are very small, and the few that they had get pretty crowded sometimes, so you may want to do them like earlier in the morning when they open, or later in the evening sometimes. And they had a few statues on board. I'm actually going to unbox one in just a moment, and then I'm going to share with you some other items. What I didn't know was on the Castaway Cay island, there's actually a 5K that you can do. And my wife does a lot of, or used to do, before she got sick from COVID, and also I did, and then our lives just haven't been the same. But she did a 5K that they offer on the island. And although the metal isn't metal, it is like a rubber one, which is kind of nice because then it's not going to bang around and it's lighter. And so I'm going to show that to you too. And I'll stop yapping and let's go ahead and check out the merchandise that you can get on the ship and other locations. Alrighty, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I've been trying to catch up to all the videos I have to do, and actually let me move this package first. And that is the main statue that I purchased. But I'm going to first show you, I had mentioned there is a 5K on the island, and it's done on the Castaway Cay island, and you might want to do it on a, if you happen to book your cruise on a cooler time. Unfortunately, it was really hot. It was the feels like temperature was 100 degrees when we were on the island, so it was rough for my wife. But they did have water stations throughout the island, which was great. You can rent bikes. I'll actually show you two of them here. We rented bikes and rode around the island a little bit. But as I mentioned, you can do a 5K. It's actually where we got this medal and found out about it is in the family section. There's two different areas on the island. There is the families beach, and then there's adults only. And we went to where we spent most of our time was on the adults only, and that was so nice. That's going to be in a longer video that I do. But the beach was absolutely beautiful, and the water was so nice, and you could go out really far, and there was some fish and stuff in the water, obviously, and but they were close, and they'd go around your feet and such, and so I had so much fun. I wish honestly that they spent more time there than they did on the Nassau beach. They could have just totally left that out. That was not fun at all. We actually only spent 30 minutes on the island, and then we went back on the ship and enjoyed the activities there. But here is the medal that you get, and it's on an honor system kind of. I think they used to have it a different way, but now you just tell them that you're going to do it, and then you come back to the booth. It's actually, you get this at the rental place where you rent bicycles on the family beach. And you just let them know you're going to do it, and then when you're finished, you come back and let them know, and then they'll give you this medal. And like I said, it's made out of rubber, but I like it. It's nice. It has a three-dimensional design on it, which I really like. But here is the, I run on my vacay, and it was hot. But this is the rest of the lanyard type thing, and I really like the medal. It's really cute, and my wife has a ton of medals. If you ever want me to do another video, if you're into running marathons or races or Disney ones, my wife has a ton of medals. I'm very proud of her. So I'm gonna cry talking about that. But anyways, she really used to enjoy doing them. Unfortunately, after we both got COVID, it has been hard on her to do races anymore. So I was very proud of her. I always am. My wife's a very strong woman, and I greatly respect her for that. I'm a very sensitive person, excuse me. Anyways, I did share some of these in a previous video, but there are a lot of pins on the ship that you can get, and here is one of them. We removed all the backings because my wife has to add them to her collection. As you know, I'm more of a figure collector, and my wife collects pins, so that's her Disney muse. And so there's one that you can get, and I think I had another one like that too. And then there is this one of Minnie, and I really enjoyed myself for the most part on the cruise. There was some time that we didn't really have much to do. Some of the plays, the one for not Peter Pan, Aladdin was really good. I did not like the Little Mermaid one. We actually left before it was over. It was just, I felt like I was watching a high school play, and the characters, like their clothing and stuff like that was just not very impressive. And I didn't care for the acting, and actually a little more than halfway through the play, they actually had to stop it all for a technical difficulty, and then a lot of people left, and then it did start up again, but I really just didn't like it. My wife didn't like it much either, and I'm a huge Mermaid fan. But here is another one that's on the ship that you can purchase. But I will have a separate video for my whole experience. It's just it's a lot to edit, so it's going to take me a little longer. This is the inaugural one. There are a bunch of different inaugural, even though we weren't on the inaugural launching, we still got that one. And then this one, which is one of my favorites, from the Castaway Cay. I think my wife also got a shirt or something from, I'll have to double check. If I can find it and remember, I'll add it to this video. But I know after she ran the race, well, she mostly walked it because it was hot as hell. So she's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk this. So it was really hot. And it's funny because we originally had rented the bikes, and then we ended up handing in the bikes just so she could do her race. But here's the funny thing, she sent herself. I was going to purchase this stuff, but she had her account already set up for the Disney cruise, so she sent it to herself. So she sent it as a secret admirer, so it was pretty funny. And then when you're on the ship, and like I said, I'll talk about this more later, you actually get a card, and it says the key to the world card, which this is. And you use this more than anything. This is your identification all the time, and they do have facial recognition. You actually barely use your, you actually don't use your passport much. This other stuff I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to show you separately. I'm going to have to hold it up somewhere. But this is showing up weird. Let me hold on a second. There we go. Sorry about that. It's pretty bright. Anyways, so this was on the bed when you go in, and it says, "It's my day." And then I'm not sure exactly what this is for. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to put it as a sash or what, but it has little pockets on each side. And it says, "Happy birthday." And it's the same on the other side. It's pretty big. Like it said, it was all across the bed, but it has, as you can see, Pluto, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and all these characters are actually on the ship. And then it says Disney Cruise Line. So you can actually purchase this. So if you know anyone that you're going on a cruise with and want to surprise them in the room, you can have all this stuff put up. Then there is also, I'm probably going to have to take a picture of this and post it on this video. It's actually it's a big pillowcase, as you can see. It says Disney Cruise Line, and there are two of them. And it says "It's my day." It says Disney Cruise Lines. I guess you can kind of see it all. And like I said, there are two of those. Here is the other one. And then you get, which you won't be able to see, definitely if I open this all, I'll have to take a picture of it and then post it on here, this video. It is a very big towel that they also lay out on the bed. So let me move this stuff, and then I will show you the figure that I purchased. It was also a Cinderella one, but it was pretty pricey. If I remember correctly, I think they said $80. And I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm going to leave it. But I'll show you a picture of the statue that's actually on the ship. And then I'm going to open this. This is the box it comes in. If you see this and want it, you can actually just go up to the counter and tell them which one. Because when you take it off the shelf and bring it up to them, they'll say to you, "Hey, we actually have this wrapped up in a box. Do you just want to get it that way?" That way you don't have to worry about it breaking. They'll have it in this box, and they will open it so you can, and if they don't, ask them to open it to make sure it's okay when you get it. But basically it is in this box, and then this protective holder, which I think also had rubber bands on it. But you know me and my figures, so I had to get this. Let me make sure I had this the right way. Okay. I love this figure. I just had to get it, and it wasn't expensive. I thought it was going to be a lot more, but it's actually was well, it was $40. but I think well worth it. I wanted something nice from the Disney cruise, and since I don't collect pins, I decided actually to move the stuff out of the way so you can see this. And as you can see, Minnie's dress has glitter all over it. She has her nice little fancy shoes, and it has a heart shape that they're standing on. And this is the bottom. This is Disney Cruise. This is not a toy, obviously. And Minnie's giving Sailor Mickey a kiss, which reminds me of the sailor photo from World War II, which was a very famous photo. But as you can see, he's wearing his little sailor's hat with the Disney Cruise logo on it. And Minnie's little bow on her head also has glitter, and you can actually feel all the glitter. It would probably come off if I touch it too much, so I will not. But it is a very cute figure and nice size. I think for $40, it's very reasonable. So yeah, the only other thing, I wanted to mention, when we did get back, we spent one day at Disney Springs, and then we did hop over to some of the other hotels, and we actually went to the Wilderness one because I've seen this in numerous videos and I wanted it. My wife really wanted this. It's actually, I'll show you in the photo, there's actually a big statue of this you can stand next to at the hotel. It is a gorgeous hotel. And so they have this big statue you can actually get. And I believe this was also in a box. So you can also ask for this version in the box instead of the one on the shelf. And that way it's well protected. And then there's Disney's Wilderness Lodge. We didn't stay there, but we went there by bus because they don't allow you into the hotels anymore as well easy as you used to be able to just drive in them if you don't have a reservation. So I did take some video of that. I might share a little at the end of this video. But my wife and I loved this statue and wanted to get it. So we finally have it. They have a smaller version also and some other additional merchandise. And she even got the towel. They have a similar towel to this, and it's really cute. So we have this displayed in her house now. And my wife wanted me to finish this video, I think, because she wants to share that with someone else and her friends. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. But make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for my video that I actually am doing about the cruise and my experience. I had a lot of fun on it. I'm just, for the price, I think I'd rather just go to the parks, to be honest. But it was a fun adventure. I just wish they would spend more time on the Castaway Cay. So, if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, thumbs up, and share with your friends. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to comment, and I hope to see you around for the next video. I'd like to wish you a magical day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.